Hey, what's up, guys? Jeff Sherwood here, and I'm here with a very special guest, Lionel Santiago, and we are live, guys. And today, what we're going to do in this very special hangout is we're going to actually walk you through step by step how I was able to generate over $400,000 in revenue with the Amazon Associates program, and I'm going to uh, basically take you from step one to step two to step three of everything that I do whenever I want to promote these products, right? So before we get started, I just wanted to let you know a little bit about me, and then I'll let Lionel come on and introduce himself and tell you a little bit about who he is, and then we'll just jump right into it, guys. I'm going to try to fit all this into 1 hour, and so it's just going to be action packed. So make sure you have a pen and paper ready to take notes, especially if you're looking for an additional stream of income, or if you just want to know how this whole Amazon affiliate program works, or anything like that. You're going to know how by the end of this hangout. So a little bit about myself. I came online about 7 years ago as a broke college student, and I was looking for a way to make some money to support my family while I was going through college, right? And so I stumbled across this way that you could build a website and post ads for Google AdSense program. Only problem was I didn't know how to build a website, right? So I had to spend 12 to 14 hours, sometimes 18 hours a day online, just learning how to do HTML coding, because all I knew about back then was to build a website, you had to know HTML. So I spent a long time learning how to build a website from HTML. Whenever I finally got one live, it looked like dog shit, to tell you the truth. Looked horrible, and but I was proud of it though. I was like, holy shit, look, I've got something, everybody can see it. Look, there's something I created, and people all across the internet can see it, right? All they have to do is type in this address, and I was showing it to everybody and sending links out to friends and things like that. And I was so proud of it, even though it was the ugliest thing I'd ever seen. But since that time, I've evolved into, I got into WordPress and learned how to really work with WordPress. And now I work with the Klaatu blogging system, which is the most awesome thing that I've been able to find over the past 7 years to blog with, right? And in between those gaps, I've worked with several Web 2.0 programs or properties like Squidoo, Hub Pages, things like that. Squidoo's no longer around. Hub Pages actually bought them, but I learned a hard lesson along the way that you always need to be in control of your own content, right? You always need to be in control of your own blogs, because if you're not, then if somebody decides to up and sell their company, then your content goes with that, or it just goes away in general. Plus, these free blogs and stuff like that out there, they all have these very strict rules of what you can put on there, how many links you can put in, this, that, and the other. It's just way better to be in control of your own stuff, make your own rules, and post post whatever you want to whenever you want to, right, without having to worry about what they're going to say about it. So that's a little bit about me. I've been in the Amazon affiliate program since about 2009. I don't really know how much I've generated since then, because the reports only let me go back to 2011. But in between 2011 and 2015, I have generated $436,000 $7 or $5.70 with the Amazon affiliate program. And so I'm going to walk you step by step through how I've been able to do just that. So right now, what I want to do is bring on my special guest and co-host, Lionel Santiago. Lionel, buddy, are you out there?
I'm good.
Awesome, buddy. Hey, thank you so much for being here, man. It's an absolute honor to have you on here with me to do this thing. And so, yeah, just tell the people a little bit about yourself, and as we're going through this thing, anything that you want to interject or anything that you want to ask, or if you keep an eye on the comment section for me and let me know if other people have questions. There's a live fire comment section down below. Go ahead and log into that thing in case you have questions, want to leave comments, anything like that. and we'll make sure to answer all your questions before we leave here today. But with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Lionel and let him tell you a little bit about himself.
Sweet. So I'm extremely grateful and honored to being on this webinar with you, Jeff. So thank you for letting me participate on this. So before I even got online, I came straight out of college. And in college they tend to paint the pictures. Once you get out of college, you're gonna get a job immediately. It wasn't the case for me. It wasn't the case for me at that point. 3 months later, after college, I landed a job as a diesel mechanic. So I stood in that field for a little bit. Wrenching away, working on trucks all day long, and something inside of me told me this is not my place. Right. And that kept biting my head every single day until one day I looked at one of the coworkers walking back and forth. He was an older gentleman. He was talking about his retirement plan. Right. And I kind of looked at that and I was like, I don't want to spend my whole entire life in a job that I don't like, to retire with a pension. Right. So I decided to look for something that I could do from home so I could make some money. Right. It took me a while to find it on YouTube, on Google. I looked all over the place. And finally, I found a product that I was comfortable of doing every single day. Now, this product is a system that I use with Amazon to sell products online. Now, Jeff is going to get into that in more detail. But ever since I made that decision to get started, I don't have to work anymore, right? I don't have to, think about retirement with a small pension that the government gives me. So without further ado, I'll pass it back to Jeff. Let's get into this good stuff. Enough about me.
Awesome stuff, man. Awesome. So, you've got a broke college freshman that started out wanting to make some money here. You've got an ex-diesel mechanic who just wanted to be his own boss. And, we're just two normal guys. We're both dads. And so, if you're out there and you say, hey, man, you've got this guy, this goofy looking bigger guy in this backwards hat sitting here talking to you. And then you've got this ex-diesel mechanic with this big beard over here. Then literally you have no excuse why you can't do it too, right? So one more thing I wanted to bring up before we dive into it is we've got two buttons down below this video. One says join now, the other says more info. So let me explain to you real quick about what those are so that you'll have an understanding. So whenever I do this Amazon program, like I said, I use the Kayak viral blogging system. And so that's what those buttons go to, right? With Empower Network, you have the Kayak blogging system, which is the core product of the company. And so I'm going to actually show you that blogging system here in just a minute. But what that allows you to do is be in control of your own content, make your own rules, just like I was talking about before, right? Being able to post whatever you want, as many links as you want, this, that, and the other, right? It's your stuff. It's your own blog, and you're able to brand yourself, right? We actually have tutorial videos. If you've never blogged before, we actually have a 21-day challenge plugin and, all kinds of awesome stuff. And I won't steal the thunder from the people who would actually show you this stuff. But like I said, I'll be running you through it anyway. So if at any time during this hangout you decide, hey man, that's pretty badass, I want to in on that, then all you have to do is click the join now button. If you'd really like to learn more about what we do, all you have to do is click the more info button. You can go over and check out a video that'll explain to you more about what we do. But with that being said, I'm going to jump over here and share my screen and show you a little bit about, what I've been able to do to accomplish over the last 4 years. And then we're going to just kind of pick out a random product as we're going down through this list. And I'm going to show you step by step how I would go about getting that product onto my blog, getting it ranked and all that stuff. And I'm going to show you how to pick all that out. But first, let me tell you that you will need to sign up with the Amazon affiliate program. So you can just type in to Google Amazon affiliate program, and then just go over to the website and sign up for an account. It's pretty simple. It's not going to let me right now, but because I'm signed in. But just Google that, click on the link, go fill out your report, fill out your details for your account, open that thing up. It literally takes probably about 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes.
Yeah, it's very simple. It's really simple, and you'll have to have a web address. So, like I said before, if you don't have a blog, if you don't have a website, something like that, then just go ahead and click on that Join Now button and get you a blog right now that you can actually have set up and running before this hangout's even over with. So let me go down through this list here and just kind of show you a little bit about the products, the type of products I've been able to promote, the price of those products, the advertising fee, right? All right, so you can see here I've got Amazon Instant Video, and I'm not going to spend as much time as I did in the pre-video to this hangout that me and Lionel did the other day, but you can see here I've got apparel. These are just different niches that you can go into, right? So after apparel, looks like I've sold a lot of apparel. All right, you've got appliances, automotive, baby stuff, beauty, books. A lot of books on Amazon. Amazon actually started as a book website. I'm not sure how many people know that, but I'm sure everybody does. But so a lot of people come over and order books from Amazon. I used to have a niche that I would sell these recordable storybooks in. So that's why you've seen so many of those. Very, very easy to target with those. I'm not sure how popular they are these days. I kind of, whenever, like I said, I used to build a lot of stuff on other people's stuff. So I had lost a lot of my content. And so that book stuff was one of the things that I lost. And I just never bothered to rebuild it. And you've got cameras. So you got like really high-end stuff like DSLR cameras, you know, a $900 and something camera at 4% commission, $38, right? So basically there's a different commission structure for different products. And, you know, Amazon will explain all that to you, how that structure works. I think you can actually go to, there's a breakdown of it it's over here on the left somewhere. I'm not going to waste your time with it, but just, you can look for the commission structure over there. And so basically what they do every month is no matter what, you start off at 4%, right? Then depending on your volume, I think you have to sell like 4 or 6 products or something like that. And after you sell those first 4, 5, 6 products, whatever it is, you get bumped up to 6%, then 7, then 7.5, then 8, then 8.25, then 8.5, and so on and so forth. And then there's also products like, you know, Instant Video that you get 10% commission. And then, you know, like I said earlier, cameras, 4%, TVs are 2% now. They used to be 4%, but now they're 2%. What else? There's just specific items like office supplies, I think, are 4%. So depending on what item you're selling, you may get 4%, you may get 10%. You just depends on the item, and then it also depends on your sales volume, right? So with Amazon, you are able to earn a what am I trying to say here? With Amazon, you're able to earn a commission on everything that they put into their sales cart, right? So everything that somebody adds to their sales cart, you're able to get a commission on, right? So say I was promoting a pair of headphones, right? And somebody adds those headphones to their cart, but then they decide, hey, I also need a big screen TV, a video game system, a DSLR camera, and all that. Well, you'll get commission on all those items that they put into their cart. So don't let the low commission rate fool you, because literally if you just go into one niche, you'll end up selling stuff in all kinds of different niches, right? Like I've never have promoted Amazon Instant Video whatsoever. However, I've sold a ton of those, right? So people just make these impulse decisions, these impulse buying decisions, to put these things in their cart. And when they do, you get a lot of commission off of it, like gift cards. I've never promoted Amazon gift cards yet. This one person put 23 gift cards in their basket one time. This was one order right here. And I made $70 off of just people promoting gift cards, right? So or just people buying gift cards. All right, so you get the point. Let's pick out a product, a specific product, and go into it. And I kind of had one in mind as I was scrolling down through here because it reminded me of how Amazon really came together for me. And it was Abercrombie cologne, right? I don't know why I started promoting Abercrombie cologne, but I know that once I did, that's where things started making sense, because it was the first really big product that I was able to get ranked on the first page of Google and get a lot of traffic to and make a lot of sales from. So I know it's in here somewhere, so I'm just going to, there it is. Okay, so this was one of the things, like I didn't sell a whole lot of bottles of this stuff, but what happened was a lot of people would click on the links and come over and they would buy a lot of stuff. So I'm going to go with Abercrombie cologne and just kind of give you an example of what you can do. So let me first go over here to Amazon, and let's say you don't, I know I'm skipping around a lot, but let me just go over here to Amazon and show you how you would find your own products if you don't want to promote Abercrombie cologne. And I'm not saying that you should promote Abercrombie cologne. I'm just saying that's the example I'm going to be giving. So what you would actually do is, the way that it was broke down in that report is the same way it's broke down here, right? So these are niches that you can go into, right? So let's say you wanted to go into the tools and home improvement niche. Let me just hit the search button on that. All right, so you've got deals and savings, DIY, inspiration, home automation. Home automation is getting pretty big right now. Home services. You've got all these different tools, security cameras, stuff like that, right? So what you would do is you can go over here on the left, and you can see that there are, hundreds and thousands of products in these categories, even 1.5 million here, right? So you can go over here and just find a category. So you're just going to keep breaking it down, right? So let's go over to appliances, for example, right? All right, then you've got wine cellars, right? Let's just click on the first thing we come to. You've got a freestanding wine cellar, right? So this is freestanding wine cellars. All right, let's go open up this keyword tool. And I use this keyword tool. Let me drop that in the comments for you. It's called keywordtool.io. And what this is a Google keyword suggestions tool. All right, so what it does is it actually pulls suggestions from Google, right? So when people go in and they type in freestanding wine cellar, right? So then you've got reviews, cooling unit, all that. So these are Google suggestions, right? So what this tool does is it takes care of all that for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to, I might as well just show you with this example, but all right, so we're going to go in freestanding wine cellars, and we're just going to hit search. Let it do its thing for a second. And you can see the keywords here. They have a premium version of this, which unlocks all of this, but I use this in conjunction with the Google AdWords keyword tool. And so I'm able to see the search volume with that. But this is just to give you an example. So we've got freestanding wine cellars review. We've got the cooling unit, Viking freestanding wine cellars, best freestanding wine cellars, top rated freestanding wine cellars, right? So these can all be blog post titles, right? These can all be titles of a blog post. So you could do freestanding wine cellars review. I don't know the keyword. I don't know the number of searches that's going to get every month. But I will pop it over into Google real quick. We'll just check, and it has 383,000 pages, and I can tell you that that's pretty good right off the bat, but because it's under 500,000 is what I'm looking for. All right, so you've got this coolingwine.com, consumerreports.org, Amazon wine cooler. Oh yeah, you'll be able to get ranked for this because you've got these sites here which don't seem to be like too much authority at all. So you don't have very many authority sites on this page, right? So that's what you're looking for, is to see how many authority sites you have. Now, if I put the word in quotes, then I can get the exact number of people who are either using freestanding wine cellar review, seller's review in their title, description, or URL, and I only get 7 results, right? So you're basically, if you just put it in your title, you stand a really good chance of getting ranked for that very easily. Now, like I said before, I don't know the search volume, so I'm not sure that this keyword is a good one to go after, but you've only got 3 people using this in their title, which is the link that you click on. So you see here, freestanding wine cellars, freestanding wine cellars, freestanding wine cellars review, right? All right, so then you can do one last search, which is in URL, and you can see that there's only 5 people who are using it in their URL, right? So this keyword, if it gets anything over 200 searches per month, I would definitely go after it, because if you did a blog post on freestanding wine cellars review, right, then you can actually come over here to Amazon. You've got all of these wine cellars that you can put into that post, in that review, right? So you can actually, just break it down to these by name, right? Because you've seen over here in the report that people are searching for these by name, right? Viking freestanding wine cellars, right? So see if we see any Viking right off the bat.
So the reason he's doing this is to get very targeted for the particular person looking for these things. And that's what you want to do, to get in front of that customer.
See what's cool. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
So you could get to your product faster,
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for jumping in there, because I tend to leave things out, because things, I've been doing this for so long, it's just come second nature to me. So if I leave something out, I want everybody on every level to be able to understand it. So guys, feel free to jump in with any questions that you have. Feel free to jump in with and ask any questions in the comment section. But yeah, the more targeted you can get, the more sales you're going to make. So one of the things that I also look at is the number of reviews this has, right? So there's 588 reviews on this higher 6-bottle wine cellar with electric controls, right? All right, so that means that a lot of people are buying this, because as we all know, not everybody that buys something leaves a review, but 588 people took the time to leave one, right? And this product has a 4.5-star rating. It's a $107 product. So at 7%, you would make about $7 off just this product. And then you have to remember that other people are going to jump in, or people are going to jump in and they're going to buy other stuff, right? And especially if they're buying wine cellars, because this is like one of those items where it's not really a necessity for somebody, unless they're like a really big wine enthusiast, right? So you got to look at who is buying these products, right? Who is behind these products? Who has one of these in their house? What type of house do they have? They're obviously they have at least 6 bottles of wine on hand at any given time. I know when I was a broke college freshman, I used to drink Boone's Farm out of a paper bag, and I didn't have money for a wine cellar, right? So you're probably not going to target people like me. Whenever you're selling stuff like this, you're probably going to target people that have the expendable income, people like maybe a doctor or a lawyer or a network marketer or somebody like that, right? So you're going to target people who have expendable income that can spend money on a wine cellar, because you don't want to be marketing wine cellars to broke college kids who are drinking Boone's Farm out of a paper bag. So always keep that in mind. You got this one that's $1,500 here. Somebody bought it and left a review, right? So you've got, just look for ones that have a lot of reviews on them, and then you can just put those into your blog post review, right? This one's $173, 75 people bought it. Look for high ticket items. That way you'll be able to initially make that initial commission. And that way, you know, even if somebody don't come back and buy additional items at the time they buy this wine cellar, at least you're selling it for enough to make a good commission, right? So this one's almost $500. 104 people have left a review. It's like a 3.5 star rating. So, you know, you're looking at about a $35 commission, and I'm basing that on 7% because 7% is very easy to get to, in my opinion, once you learn what you're doing. So, you know, that would be a good one to include in a review, right? So if you're going to do one review post, I would have at least 5 of these in there, right? I would have 5 of these in there, and I would just, you know, I would click on the individual product, and I would go down and I would look at the features of that product, and I would make sure that I told people about these features, right? I wouldn't copy and paste these features. I would just kind of weave them into my content, right? And I'll show you I'll show you a couple of different examples of this over in just a second. So you've got all these customer comparisons here. So you've got comparisons right here. So you could do something like that for your blog, right? You've got these. All of these are over $200. They all have at least around 30 reviews. Most of them have over 100 reviews, right? So you know that these are ones that people are searching for, right? And I would definitely make sure to use the product name and as much information about it as possible, right? Because, you know, these are things that restaurants buy too, right? So if you're looking at a high-end one like this, you're probably not looking at somebody who is going to put it in their house, although they may, you know, but you're also looking at, you know, restaurants and places like that are going to buy these. So think about what types of information these people are looking for whenever they want to buy one of these products, right? If you're a restaurant owner, what do you need to know to make a purchasing decision about this product, right? And then just provide them with that information. They don't need to know everything under the sun. As you can see in this customer comparison, this is all the information they really gave them without them having to click the link, right? But they have an add to cart button here because they know that this is the bare minimum information that somebody needs to know about this product before they decide to buy it, right? People want to know how heavy it is, what the dimensions are. That way, so if they're trying to fit this wine cooler underneath a countertop or a bar or something like that, then you know, they're going to be able to fit it in there. They need to know how big it is, right? They want to know what color it is, to know if it matches with their decor or not. Things like that, right? So just provide them with what they need to know. And then just go down through here. And another thing I do is I read the reviews, right? And I mostly read the 3-star reviews because those are the most honest reviews. The 5-star are people who are just blown away, or the owner of this product probably told them to come over here and leave a review. So I mostly look at the 3-star reviews. However, you know, you can look at the verified purchase 5-star reviews. So it'll say verified purchase. That means they actually purchased this through Amazon. So the chances of this being a real review are very, very high, right? No matter if they got this product. Sometimes Amazon will send this product to people for free just for a review. They have professional reviewers on the site. So you also want to check with that too. And most of the time they're required, I think, to actually mention that they got the product for free in the review, something like that. So, you know, you want to find out what are the good things that people like about this product. And you want to point those out whenever you're writing your blog post, right? So you want to make sure that you put as many good things in there as possible. Don't overdo it. And then you want to come and read the bad things, right? So what are people pissed off about? Because you want to let people know right up front. That way they're like, well, at least Jeff was honest with me, and he told me right up front that, you know, it has a crappy quality control, right? So whenever you're reading stuff like that, whenever you're reviewing stuff like that, look for a way to just put a positive spin on it, right? So, okay, well, one reviewer says it has a crappy quality control. However, it could have been due to this right here. And also the replacement was immediately sent to them. So if something goes wrong, you can rest assured that the Amazon will purchase or replace it or fix it right away, right? Just look for a way to put a positive spin on it. Right. So I'm gonna pause right there and take any questions that you may have on this, because this is really one of the most important key aspects is finding the products that you're going to promote and then finding the keywords that you're going to use, right? So this may have been a bad example. Let's dig into actually, you know, if that like I said, if these have good search volume, I would definitely target these. Also, what you want to do is, so say, all right, so this one had how many reviews? 104. All right, so let's look up, let's see if anybody is searching just for the name and product. And like I said, these are related searches. So to get more specific, you may want to use the Google keyword tool or something like that. And I always take these and I plug them into the Google keyword tool anyway. That way I can get the search volume and know if it's even worth my time to target these things, right? So you do have people here who are looking for these things, right? So you can do just one single post on this one freestanding wine cellar, right? And you know people are buying it because it has 104 reviews, right? So you know it's being sold. And then all you really need to know is the competition, which I showed you how to do. You just go over to Google and plug it in to Google. And this is just a basic way to do it. You've only got 2,580 pages here, right?
That's a keyword I will target.
Yeah, for sure, because you've got 103 ratings right here on Amazon. You've got good ratings all across the board. If you can outrank Amazon, right, then you have to outrank Best Buy, Amazon, New Air, Home Depot.
That's pretty easy to do too.
But all of these people are not using the review word in their titles, right? So they're not using review. Only 10 people are using it exactly in their content, right? This is just in their content, in their description, in their title or URL, right? So then you've got a title. You've only got 3 people using it in the title of their page. In URL, you have nobody using it in their URL. So I would probably definitely write on that, right? And just see, like, write a 400 to 500 word post and just see what comes out of it, and make sure that you're linking, right? So whenever you sign up for an account, you have a short link. You have a toolbar that comes across here. It's Amazon Associates toolbar, right? So you can click on Get Short Link. And you can have multiple tracking IDs, right? So you can actually track your sales to different IDs. So you've got your short link. So all you do is copy this and put it into your blog post, right? And like I said, here in just a second, I'm going to go over and show you that blog, and that way I can show you an example of what I do, right? But at this point, does anybody have any questions, need any clarification on anything or anything like that? Lionel, do we have any questions, bud?
No, just asking if it's being recorded.
If it's being recorded?
Yes.
Yes, this is a Google Hangout. It's a Google Hangout, so it'll be on YouTube. I'll also make the link available on Facebook somewhere. Anything pertaining to this? Or do you have any questions?
No, it's pretty straightforward for me. So I'm asked questions just for them. So in order to rank, you have to do the research first on the product, correct?
Yeah, definitely. And that's the one thing that people try to skip out on, is doing the research. They also, a lot of people, they look at keywords and they're like, oh, I want to rank for this keyword, so I'm just going to throw out some content. And most of the time, they don't take the time to actually look and see, what the product. They don't look to see the reviews. They don't read the reviews. They may look at this part and then that's it, right? So the more you can put into your review, the better it's going to be, and the more people are going to like it, right? Not only that, but they're going to remember where they got that review from, and they're probably going to bookmark your site.
Yep.
And they're going to come back to it over and over again. So you're looking at making a customer for life if you just take the time to write good reviews.
Definitely. And the word of mouth comes into play also.
Yeah, for sure. So somebody might tell one of their friends, hey, I seen over on this Jeff Sherwood or Lionel Santiago's site, this review of this wine cellar that I really want for my birthday, right? And they might send their spouse or their somebody over there to check out that review, and they may buy it for them, or they may just buy it for themselves. You never know who's going to buy what.
Exactly.
All right, so that is one way. That's how you can set up evergreen products, right? Let me show you an example just on and this is just a WordPress site that I set up, right? And this is how I set up a niche site. And a niche site is where you're highly focused on one product category, right? And you only have just a handful of posts on there, right? So I have one set up for drones, right? And I'm actually fixing to get rid of this site. I'm going to sell it pretty soon, because honestly, I just have way too many projects going on to even focus on it, and I don't want it to go to waste. I'd rather somebody be able to get some use out of it. So, so I have a drones site here where I'm targeting people who are looking for mini drones, targeting people who are looking for smartphone controlled drones, and things like that, right? So I've taken the time to do keyword research. I've got a few different reviews here. So this is just an example of what you could do with that wine cellar keyword. You could set up one site that is highly focused on just wine cellars, on wine cellar reviews, and on information about wine cellars, right? Anything that somebody might be looking for about a wine cellar, you'll be able to target, right? And then you have your buy now button set up, all that stuff, and then you'll have links in your content that will direct them over there to actually purchase a drone from Amazon, right? So all of these are set up to go to Amazon. So this is an example of a niche site, right? Now let me hop over here and show you the Kalatu blog, which is somewhere here. All right, so I want to get that out of the way first, because that is a long-term strategy that you can use, right? That is a long-term strategy that you can implement right now, and you can have products out there forever, right? You can have those wine cellar products out there forever, making you money every single day, and you don't even have to touch them once you take the time to get them ranked. So now let's talk about how I've been able to really generate most of that $436,000 in revenue with Amazon, and that is through big high volume sales periods, right? And so whenever Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Halloween, any of these big holidays come around where people do a lot of shopping, they spend a lot of money, those are the times that are best to capitalize on Amazon, right? Because people are already in shopping mode. They're already thinking, oh, I've got to buy a gift for so-and-so. I've got to buy a gift for my boss, my husband, my brother, my sister, nieces, nephews, kids, anybody in the world, right? So they're going to load their shopping carts full, right? And I know this because I've sit and actually watched people do it. And I've had orders where people have ordered 30, 50 things at a time in one go, right? So this is the best time to capitalize on Amazon affiliate program, right? So let me show you. This is the Kalatu blogging system, right? It's set up similar to WordPress. So if you've seen WordPress before, this is like WordPress on steroids, right? We have a 21-day blogging challenge. So if you don't know how to blog, this plugin teaches you how to blog. We have plugins and apps. Let me hop over here real quick. And you can see here we have premium plugins and apps here that allow you to do different things. This Instant Builder is really cool. Actually, all this stuff's really cool, right? And you have your posts. So every time you want to add a new post, it's very easy. You just add one. I'll actually show you that here in just a second. You've got your comments, so you can see if somebody comments on your blogs. You've got 7-minute blog hacks. So these are actually video tutorials that are 7 minutes that teach you traffic strategies, sales hacks, media hacks, and different types of blog hacks that you can do, right? Those are pretty cool. You've got widgets, so you can actually customize your blog very easily just by simply dragging and dropping something into the sidebar, right? So you can take categories, for example, and just drop them, right? And now your categories show up on your sidebar, right? So we have theme settings that will allow you to adjust the settings of your themes. We've got all of these premium themes already set up, right? So you don't have to go out and get somebody to design your site for you. You can actually just use one of these themes that we have already professionally designed for you, ready to go. All you have to do is pick one and hit the activate button. And if you want to switch themes at any time, that's all you have to do is just go over to the themes and say activate, and all your content stays the same. The only thing that changes is the layout of your website, right? Which is pretty cool.
Now, this is cool because you don't have to go out and pay somebody hundreds and hundreds of dollars just to customize your theme for a particular, for a particular product or your, to your liking. This is already set up to maximize your results online.
Yep, exactly. So, so yeah, it's very cool because over the years, I would say, I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars just on themes that I've had designed by people. And this is all included, right? This is not, it don't say, hey, Jeff, you have to buy something. It says activate, right? All I have to do is press on activate. And I'm like, I get these really cool themes and layouts. So you get 10 of these sites whenever you click the join now button, right? So you get 10 blogs. So you can target 10 niche sites, or you can target 9 niche sites and then make one a general blog, kind of like this is right here that I'm on. This is kind of a general blog that I put mostly just for Amazon stuff, that I can go out and I can, promote those sale periods that I was talking about with the Black Friday and the Cyber Monday, right? All right, so you've got pages that you can add. You can customize your menus. You can add photos and other various media on there, like music, stuff like that. You've got a resource library, which is really, really cool. Let me show you guys this. So you've got image resources. So this is where you'll be able to download high quality images, icons, things like that, right? You've got video resources, so you can go find video, video intros, things like that, video clips of different scenery. You've got audio resources and PDF resources, right? Very cool stuff, right? So you don't have to go out and you don't have to pay for royalty-free stuff. We already have it all for you, right? So everything in here saves you a ton of time and a ton of money. And guys, I'm telling you, I've paid literally thousands of dollars over the years for a lot of this stuff that we're getting included in our membership. And I'm going to tell you something really cool, something else really cool about this here in just a second too. But you've got your global settings, your SEO settings, which is what you'll need to get ranked. SEO is search engine optimization. Then you've got tutorials. So you've got domain tutorials. This is if you ever get stuck on anything whatsoever inside here, there are a ton of tutorials that will help you to learn how to do all of this stuff. Plus, whoever sent you over here to watch this webinar, if you click the join now button right now, then you'll be able to get in contact with them and they can help you as well. Not only that, but we have one of the most awesome support teams in all of internet, any internet company out there. They're always available in the support groups that we have set up. You can email them, they'll get back to you with answers to your problems. And so very cool stuff. You've got Q&A replays, media hosting. This is very, very awesome because it allows you to actually host your videos, right? So you can host your videos over here. So it's kind of like YouTube, but not really, because people can't just actually sit there and browse your videos. But what it allows you to do is it allows you to cut out all the garbage that YouTube puts into their videos, like the YouTube branding and the ads and all that crap. And it gives you a really clean look, right, for your videos. So it looks way more professional. Plus your videos are hosted on a very fast server that, everybody's not clogging up with garbage. So that in itself is very valuable, right? And you've got InstaBuilder 2.0, which, guys, I can't tell you how amazing this thing is, because what I'm actually going to talk about here in just a second is how you can add on an additional stream of income with this Kalatu blogging system. And this is a residual stream of income, right? So with Amazon, you're getting paid one time, but whenever you get people to join the Kalatu blogging system and get the same kind of blog that you have, things like that, you'll actually be able to get paid off these people over and over again, right? So that's pretty cool. And I'm running low on time, so I'm going to try to hurry up through this. You've got tweet discovery, you've got domain mapping. So domain mapping allows you to use your own custom web address, right? So like LionelSantiago.com, JeffreySherwood.com, right? Those are custom web domains that are branded specifically to us. And so, you want to be able to build your brand. That way people will be able to know who you are. And it don't have to be your name. It can be anything that you want it to be, right? It could be freestandingwinecellarreviews.com, right? It just needs to be something where you're able to tell people where you're at on the web, right? And so if you don't want to get a domain, you don't have to. I'm obviously not using a domain with this site. Let me open that in a new window. I'm only using this for basically search engine marketing and just to send people to. So I'm not, I'm not using a custom domain with this one. What we have is we actually allow you to set your blog up on 4 different domains, right? So we have 4 different domains you can set your blog up on. So I set mine up on buildingabrandonline.com. And so let me show you one of these posts very quickly, right? So you've got Cyber Monday, noise canceling headphone deals, right? And I'm telling you guys, see this design. I didn't have to put any work into this design. This is so clean, so nicely laid out for me, right? I didn't have to go out and pay a designer thousands of dollars to get this done, right? All I had to do was just select which theme I wanted, right? So just this alone, you should just be pulling your credit card out right now, hitting that join button, and coming over here and getting one of these blogging systems, guys, because I'm telling you, it's the best thing that I've run into in the last 7 years. And if you really want to leverage the Amazon Associates program, and you really want to drive hundreds and thousands of dollars in revenue, then this is what you're going to need to do it, right? All right, so you can see here I've got an introductory paragraph. This right here is different headphones like I was showing you. I didn't take the time to break down each in a review because honestly, I over the years, I've developed a strategy to be able to just put in affiliate links straight up into these reviews. Very short review, right? So where am I getting traffic from? Well, I'm bookmarking it on several sites. One of those sites is StumbleUpon, right? StumbleUpon. So I'm going to scroll down through here. Let's see if I can find that post. It's probably this one right here. 57 people came over to see that post. But check this out. I had 2,964 people in one day come over and read this post right here, which is on that same blogging platform, right? So 2,964 people in one day came over to this Amazon post, and it's filled with affiliate links, right? All these are just affiliate links, all right? So whenever they came over here, all they did was they came down through here and they said, oh, wow, check it out. Jeff has all these deals listed, right? And they said, okay, here's the price of this. Here's this deal. Here's that deal. Oh, wow, look, $49 off of Senyo's 2 rooms, whatever the hell that is. And then they're like, wow, I want 50% off that. And they go over to Amazon, they buy it. And of course, Amazon Black Friday, they have all these things coming across with all these deals. So people are adding shit to the cart left and right. And you're gonna be able to take, that's the way it really happens. But you'll be able to take advantage of that. And like I said, that site is called stumbleupon.com. And basically that's it. I put all these posts on blogs, right? So I put a few different posts on there. I have one more strategy. Unfortunately, we're almost out of time. So what I've done, because I knew that we were going to be running short on time, is I've actually packaged that strategy up. This is such a crazy strategy, guys. And it's been responsible for generating hundreds and thousands of dollars in revenue for the Amazon affiliate program, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you that bonus just for taking action and getting this Klaatu blogging system, right? Because this is something that I know you're going to need. And if you don't have it, honestly, then the bonus ain't going to do you any good anyway. So, you know, if you if you pull out your credit card right now and click on that join button right below this video, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to email you that bonus personally, right? And so if you someone else sent you over here, or you already have the Klaatu blogging system, make sure that you get in touch with me, and I will email you that bonus if you know me personally. If you don't, look me up on Facebook and send me a friend request. I'll send you the bonus if you already have the Klaatu blogging system. You will have to show me proof that you have it. Like, let me check out your blog, all that stuff, and then I'll send you that bonus. And guys, once you see how simple it really is to get these products in front of people's faces, to find which products are to promote during this sale, right? Like, how I found all these that long ass post that I had, how I found all those products very quickly. And that post only took me about probably about 5 minutes to put together. Then all I did was go out and start driving traffic to it, right? So I'm putting all that together for you in a bonus, and you're going to be able to use that every single year, just like I have for the past 4 years, to start generating thousands of dollars in revenue on Amazon. So with all that being said, I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of talking. So do we have any questions, man?
Let me go check right now. Anybody have any questions? Let me refresh. I mean, I got a lot of this. I'm ready to get started right now. No questions. No questions.
Hey, I see Dave from South Africa out there watching. What's up? What's up, Dave? Dave is the man, right? Dave has just been absolutely. I know one thing I left out was the residual income that you can actually make off this. So let me go back and share my screen, right? Because this is another stream of income. It's another stream of income that you can actually, like I said, get paid from over and over again through this blogging platform, right? So say, okay, you have this blog that has Amazon stuff on it, right? But check this out. Over here, they have banners built in for you, right? So they are automatically going to promote this business, and this business is Empower Network, right? And so we have several different products that you can earn commissions off of. We have low ticket stuff, which you can earn, a few dollars off of every month. Or we have high ticket stuff, which you can earn thousands of dollars off of every month. But the thing is, it's a residual monthly income for as long as you can keep people on your team. I didn't even tell you the best part about this thing is you can actually get this blogging system for free. All you have to do is refer 3 people who are paying for their subscription every single month, and yours is absolutely free, right? And they have the opportunity to do the same thing, which is very, very awesome. Because what would you do if you had a super powerful blogging system that you could use to promote Amazon, and you could use to promote Empower Network, right? And it was free. Every single month, it was free. So you don't have any money coming out of your pocket, but you have money coming into your pocket. You can use to advertise your business. You can use to pump back into your business, right? That's the most awesome thing ever, right? Is a free business where people are making tens of thousands of dollars every single month. See our income disclosure at empowernetwork.com/income for everything I'm saying. But, to get your product for absolutely free, to get your blogging system absolutely free, we have this product called the Inner Circle, which is super awesome. And, it's something that I use every single day. I'm always listening to an Inner Circle audio. All right. And I listen to that when I'll blog, and it makes my blog posts come out even better. Right. So, you have these banners on here. So somebody clicks over to see Amazon. They're like, oh, wait, I'd like to make some money online. And they click on your banner. They go over to check out the presentation. Then you're going to get paid off that, right? And you have banners here. You have banners here, call to action, stuff like that, right? All of this is automatically built in for you. So don't get too much easier than that. Lionel, do you want to touch on that, buddy? The residual income and all that stuff?
So if people are coming into your blog ready to buy some products from Amazon, their mindset is already ready to buy into a blogging platform. So if you're getting money from Amazon, why not get money from a blog also? So you could do it yourself residually. Man, I don't know what else to say. It doesn't get better than that.
That's for sure. That's for sure. So, so guys, I'm telling you, not only do you have the opportunity to earn money with Amazon, right, through just what I've showed you today, through setting up products like the wine cellar, through taking advantage of Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales, right? And if you join today, or you already have the Kalatu blogging system, I'm going to send you my special bonus, right? And it's for today only, right? So when the clock hits 12 a.m. midnight, the day's over, right? And so is the bonus. The bonus goes as soon as the day's over. So if you're watching the recording, I'm sorry you missed out. I'm sorry, that you didn't get to watch this because you were at work or something like that. But maybe that's all the more reason why you should click on the join button. That way you don't have to be at work the next time something cool like this is going on, right?
Definitely.
So with that being said, do we have any more questions, right? Because I'd love to get everybody's questions answered before we leave here today, but I am going to be wrapping this up in the next 4 minutes because I have another hangout that I have to do with my team right after this, and I have a few team members that I'm going to be jumping on with to get some stuff done today. So if we have any more questions, I'd love to get those answered.
Remember, guys, the bonus is closing down 12 a.m. tonight. Or tomorrow morning, whichever way you want to look at it.
And if you click on the join button, guys, you can get started right now for only $7, right? And that gives you a 2-week trial to not only the Kalatu blogging system, the same version I showed you, the premium version, but it also gives you access to the affiliate program that we have. And with that affiliate program, you can literally earn, you can literally start earning right now off the products that Empower has to offer, right? It's very simple. So if you're looking for a way to make money on the internet, if you're looking for a way to start building a residual monthly income that will replace your current income, or that will just allow you to have more time freedom, just like Lionel has, right? He didn't want to be a diesel mechanic anymore because he didn't have freedom to spend with his baby and with just doing the things that he wanted to do, traveling around to different places. We're getting ready to go to Nashville, Tennessee here in the next couple of months. We actually travel every quarter to different places, and man, it's so awesome to get together as a company and be able to share strategies and secrets and just hang out with the cool people that you hang out with all the time on the internet, right? So it's so awesome to be able to do that. And so I'm looking forward to seeing Lionel in Nashville in April. Looking forward to seeing anybody who joins today. I'm looking forward to seeing you if you're already out there and you already are with Empower Network, right? Because these things are a blast. This is going to be my 1-year anniversary. This is where it all started for me, was Nashville. Nashville is right in my backyard, just a couple of hours away from me. So this is going to be an awesome time. I've actually rented out a 8-bedroom, 5-bathroom mansion that I'll be staying in for a week with a few other people, just masterminding, getting together, sharing ideas for the whole week. And guys, it's going to be absolutely incredible time. So we have a lot of fun here. We've got 70-year-old grandmas. We've got teenagers fresh out of high school. We've got everybody in between. We've got ex-diesel mechanics. We've got people who started as a broke college student, right? So we've got everybody, right? And Dave that commented below, he's from South Africa, right? A third world country, and is doing this. And I'm telling you guys, if you knew how fast Dave's internet was, right, or how slow it is, I think they've got a gerbil running around a wheel over there to try to speed the internet up. And this guy, he just absolutely crushes this thing, right? And so if he can do it over in a third world country with slow internet speeds, then anybody can absolutely get in this thing right now and crush it, right? Like I said, if you need more information about what we're doing, because I know that I'm not always the best, salesperson. I never got into this thing because I'm good at sales or anything like that. I'm actually just send you over to a video and let the sellers do the selling. because all I can do is make a recommendation to you that, hey, this is what I do. And if you want the same results that I'm getting, then I would probably do what I do. And if you don't want the same results I'm doing, then do what you want to do, right? Do whatever it is you want to do. I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm just saying, hey, this is what I'm doing. If you want to do it too, cool. Hit the button, hit the join now. Hit the more info button if you need more info. But with that being said, we've been on for an hour now. I hope that you got massive value out of everything that we shared here tonight or today. And I look forward to getting to meet you. Hit me up on Facebook to get that bonus. Make sure that you join before the end of today, because that bonus is going out the window as soon as the day's over. And so is this replay, right? This replay will only be up until the end of the day. So make sure that you watch it as much as you can. Other than that, guys, I will see you around, and I look forward to getting together with you and sharing more strategies. Lionel, any last words, buddy? I'll let you close this out.
Nope. I'll see you in Nashville, guys. Take it easy.
See you guys.